All right, morning guys. Jeff back again. I had a bit of spent a bit of a request actually to talk about a subject actually in a comment section of my last video that I uploaded, which was about the sort of Jacqueline Glenn social repose thing, and I've said my 2 cents on that. So no more on that from me, I'm afraid. But yeah, I can't believe I'm actually going to be talking about this in a sense, but I'm going to be talking a bit about wanking today by the sounds of it. Specifically, this No Nut November thing that someone mentioned to me in this comment section. I'd never heard of this thing. So I just decided to watch a couple of videos and really just read a bit on like what this thing actually kind of is or whatever. Well, as you know, some places there, you have the either the Movember thing, which we seem to do in the UK, where we grow guys will grow a moustache or something for charity for like prostate cancer. Sorry, and so I think in the US they just do a whole no shave thing. That's quite often done for charity. And this No Nut November thing is basically challenging a kind of challenge to guys to basically not masturbate for a month, for the month of November. It doesn't really seem to be in aid of anything. It kind of seems more of a parody to me. I've been kind of just chuckling about this. And so, yeah, someone's asked me to give my thoughts on this. Yeah, okay. Well, I found a little website here. It was explaining some of the rules of this, and they admit that what does this challenge support? Well, actually, nothing at all. It just says it's it doesn't really it's not really in aid of anything really. I mean, if you could get someone to sponsor you to not do that for a month, more for some sort of charity, and more power to you, I suppose. I don't know how you're going to provide evidence of that you've completed the challenge successfully. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you're going to provide evidence of that you've completed that challenge actually. But let's have a little look. There's some rules to this, okay? You can't masturbate for an entire month. But the loophole is that guys are allowed to engage in sexual intercourse with wives and girlfriends, etc. The challenge is not to make men go completely insane. So maybe why sees such a major deal during this month. Just saying, it's feel things are. Another rule is you got a 3 strikes and you're out rule. Okay, so so effectively you are allowed free. You're allowed to wank 3 times in a month or something, and you're right. Or if you do it the 3rd time, you failed or something. So, yeah, okay. This is quite. I mean, this is just parody. This thing is just pure parody, isn't it? I don't get it. I've got to be honest with you. Even this website I'm reading myself, it does actually kind of acknowledge this, that actually for guys that masturbating, it's actually good for the prostate. So if the whole thing's around the prostate cancer thing, should we just say should we say cleaning the pipes, so to speak, is actually quite a healthy thing to do. Now, I don't know necessarily where the rules are in terms of like if you get a wet dream or something. But yeah, okay. So, but yeah, I don't really get it. I'm sure it's just a bit of fun that someone's done on the internet or whatever. I don't know how this thing's got started or anything. But yeah, it kind of made me laugh a bit, I suppose. But that's really all I've got to say about it. I don't get it. I don't. It's clearly a parody. It's not in aid of anything. But as I said, if you can you can actually get anyone to sponsor you to not do it for a month. More power to you, I suppose. But yeah, I'm quite amused by the whole thing actually. So, but it's a. I mean, I always say there's two kinds of guys in this world: blokes who've masturbated or masturbate, and there's ones and the other ones who say they don't, and they're like fucking liars. So that's my opinion, But yeah, I just chuckled at this whole thing when I sort of read about this today and thought, okay, I'll you know, do a bit of a viewer request, shall we say, my first ever one. Um, yeah, so don't worry, guys. I'm not going to crack one out on camera. Okay, I'm a bit more dignified than that. Maybe a little bit more, but not much. But okay, so yeah, that was my thoughts on this thing. All right, so it's a silly thing, but it's basically a harmless thing, really. I can't see that just going a month is without doing it is going to give you prostate cancer, but it is actually kind of healthy for the prostate. Actually, it's so. And it's just something, it can be quite fun as well. So okay. So there's 6 or 7 minutes worth of me talking about wanking, basically. So see you guys later. All right, salute.